Ugas called out Terence Crawford, saying Bob Arum never sent a contract. What's your take on that?
See, in the sport of boxing, it's just so much news that comes out. And there was news that came out that Crawford was in talks with Ugas, and Ugas went the WBA route instead of the WBO route. Mm. So a lot of people assumed that he didn't want to fight Crawford. He chose the easier route, and I didn't fault him for that. But now Ugas came out and claimed that Bob Arum never sent him a contract. So if Bob actually sent him a contract, he would have probably went the Crawford route right away. But either way, he's even in a better position now if he could capture the WBA title, because now some people want to call it a legit title. Some people don't want to call it a legit title. To each his own. Either way, he actually in a better position. So if Crawford want to fight against champions, because he always say, I only want to fight against champions. Mm-hmm. Well, I hope you're going to fight or entertain Ugas, because Errol Spence is busy. Manny Pacquiao is not interested. So what you're going to do, sit down and wait? If you're only interested in title holders, Ugas now is a title holder. And he also, in my humble opinion, beat Porter. Mm. So like my man said earlier, if Ugas and Porter fight each other in order to get a Terence Crawford shot, that will be great. If not, fighting Ugas, that will get a lot of hate off his shoulder, because now he's fighting the man that pretty much beat Porter and a top 5 in the welterweight division, at least a top 6 or 7, which is a very deep division, the deepest division in boxing. So Crawford cannot say, I'm only interested in title holders and then try to fight a Lopez, because you informed me last time that Crawford is trying to fight Josesito Lopez. Mm-hmm. Like, man, look, to each your zone. If you want to fight Lopez, be ready for criticism all around the board, including AKHi, because one thing for sure, I got to call a spade a spade. And why even try to negotiate with Lopez? That's not a name you should even look at or consider. If it ain't a Kell Brook or better, don't consider it. Kell Brook at least beat a Porter. He at least gave Errol Spence a tough fight. So you fight a Kell Brook, even though we don't know what version of Kell Brook that is, at least we could pretty much say, you know what? That's an interesting fight. If Kell Brook is the same, it's a 50-50 fight if Kell Brook is the same. I favor Crawford, but I'm just saying. That's a question mark. You know what I mean? But you fight a Lopez, this is not 100% you're going to win. That's 1,000% you're going to win. Because a lot of criticism that Crawford is receiving lately is the fact that he is not facing the names at 147, the A-level fighters. He's not facing those fighters. Mm-hmm. So you fight a Lopez, that's even worse than Amir Khan. That's worse than Benavidez. If it ain't a Benavidez, a Kell Brook, or better, Crawford does not need to entertain it. Because, see, my man Dante brought up a great point on his last video. He said what Crawford and Bomac should have said, I'm only interested in title fights, but because of the pandemic, we are short on money. So a lot of these PBC fighters are asking for too much. Like Keith Thurman asked for $10 million. We know that's not affordable. We know that's not makeable. We know he's asking for too much, right? Mm-hmm. Porter is going to want a whole lot of money. Danny Garcia is going to want a whole lot of money. Any fighter you name at the A level on the PBC side is going to want some bread. So he could have easily said, a lot of these fighters on PBC want to get paid proper in order to fight me. So I'm going to just have a tune-up fight till the money is right after the pandemic. If he would have said that, then it would have been justifiable to fight whoever. You could fight Lopez, you could fight whoever. But when you come out and say, I'm only interested in title holders, and now you're entertaining a Lopez fight, a Kell Brook fight, now you opening yourself for criticism. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So, like I said, you got to pretty much be careful with what you say to the media, because that's not twisting your words. That's using your words and holding you to it. We holding you to it. You saying you only want title holders, so we don't want to see no damn Lopez. You know what I mean? So that's what a lot of people have been saying lately, and I have to agree. I can't disagree. Like I said, I got to call a spade a spade. Now, the fight with Ugas, I thought he already sent Ugas a contract. That's what I assumed when I heard that Ugas went the WBA route instead of the WBO route. Mm-hmm. But apparently that's not the case. So as far as I know, the way Ugas been calling out Crawford's going to have to see my man Ugas if it ain't Keith Thurman, Porter, or even at least a Kell Brook. Man, you got to see Ugas, bro. So that's just how I see it. And that's a tough fight. I'm telling you, Ugas, I think Ugas beat a Keith Thurman right now. I will favor Ugas to beat a Keith Thurman right now. Mm-hmm. I will favor Ugas to beat a Porter again. A lot of people sleep on Ugas. I'm telling you, Ugas, the sleeping giant at the welterweight division. I favor Crawford to slightly beat Ugas, but beside Crawford and Errol Spence, you know, Ugas is really the man at 147, and a lot of fighters are sleeping on him. I would even like to see Ugas versus a Mikey Garcia. That'd be a hell of a fight, man. Mm-hmm. If Mikey want to prove himself at 147 too, he have to fight a Ugas. So, oh, hold on, we got the super chat. Bobby Ruff. Man, my man didn't even say anything. He's just showing me love off generosity. Like I said, I appreciate all the love and support. That's what keeps me on my feet. That's what keeps me producing. You already know I do this full time. I try to always bring the best real content. It's not old media, it's new media. The real media of boxing. We always talk about the real issues at hand. I appreciate you, my man. See, I'm checking in the number. And T-Tone having called in. He said, you missed my call. That's a lie. Because it's actually a conference call. So if you call in, you won't lose the call. And that's why I actually set up a press conference call for you to not duck me anymore. So quit ducking. I know you don't know shit about boxing. I know I lose brain cells every time I'm talking to you.
Better not duck me, son.
Quit ducking, man. Grow some cojones, man. You see Goku out here, bro? Man, go find the dragon somewhere. Wish the dragon for some cojones. Tell him I don't want to be like Canelo Alvarez. I want to be like AKHi. I want some cojones. So you could debate me and call in, all right?
He said, you call me.
He said, you hear that bullshit? You hear that bullshit? Excuse my language. You got knocked out like 100 times on split decision, and you claim you're the A side. You are not even the Z side. You are a negative side. Yeah, I'm telling you, I got these decals shook. They scared to look every time AKHi's on TV. Shout out to my man Ruff, who just blessed me tonight. But like I said, I want some smoke, and T-Tone, he got no cojones. Canelo keep pimping you, man. Quit being Canelo HOE, man. Bernard Lucas. My man said, loving the content. Laugh out loud. I appreciate it, my man. Shout out to Brand Lucas. And I appreciate you. Call in. Like I said, since the decaf on call in, since he don't have cojones, let's have my real AKHi, Bernard Lucas, call in. You feel me? So I appreciate the love, though. Let me check again, so I make sure, you know, T-Tone, look, again, for the world to see. I got a witness, my own AKHi. What's going on? Do you see any call beside the host, AKHi?
No. He said you got his number call.
I don't got your number. You got my number. And I'm going to put it to you on the screen. I'm really trying to cook him up today, but he really ain't trying to call in. I to the table. To all the decafs. Oh, excuse me. Boom. Snap my finger. All the decafs back because I ran out of decafs. I knocked out so many decafs on split decisions that I can't even pay a decaf to call in on Boxing Hood. The Brotherhood of Boxing. AKHi stand for my brother. So if you're an AKHi of mine, subscribe below. If you're trying to get smarter by the minute, if you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't. And listen to these decafs, the dumb, casual ass fans that don't know shit about boxing. Word to Roger Mayweather. May he rest in peace, inshallah. Shout out to my bro Ski, my AKHi Dante, the entrepreneur of new media that I'm a part of, the real media that talk about the real issues in boxing in general. So with that being stated, subscribe and click on the notification bell to get notified every time I post or go live on Split Decision and Boxing Hood. AKHi stand for my brother. This is my own brother right here. All the decafs. I'm going to bring y'all back to existence. Oh, my bad. That wasn't meant to be. But all I'm saying is go to Cojones and call in Split Decision, because that's what I do to y'all Cojones. Smash. We smashing Cojones like tomatoes. So call in if you got Cojones. They got no Cojones, my AKHi. Like my man Armstrong said.
You don't know shit.
For the people that don't know shit about boxing, he was talking to.
Better not duck me, son.
Quit ducking the question.
Better not duck me, son.
Quit ducking the question.
Hold it, you're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. I shook up the world.
I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the Bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.